This is GasDiesel Garage reminding you to have your pets spayed or neutered.
Good, don't they?
Welcome back to the channel, you guys. My name is Jack. This is GasDiesel Garage, and in today's episode, well, we got a 2016 Toyota 4Runner, and it's my daughter's, and she needs me. So let's go ahead and get started and do her brakes. What'd you say was wrong with your truck?
The brakes.
The brakes? Sounds like daughter of a mechanic doesn't do any maintenance on her truck.
I don't have to.
Thus she has me do it. 2015 Toyota 4Runner. What?
It's wrong.
Wrong.
It's 2016.
2016?
Yeah.
I'm just messing with her. I know it's a 2016. Let's go ahead and take these wheels off. There's a slight difference between Toyotas and the rest of the world. Well, they have all one caliper. There's no bracket, it's all one caliper. And the pads are held on by these slides. And you see these little clips here? We got to pull those clips out, slide these rods out like that. Push the 4-piston calipers. 4-piston calipers. Performance. All right. And then we need to take out these 2 bolts here, and then the whole caliper slides off, and then we bang the rotor off, and we should be in business. Let's go ahead and do that now. Unfortunately, sometimes you're gonna have to put some PB Blaster on the rusted slides and pray that they come out. But we got lucky, and we're able to get the slides on out. There we go. Alrighty. The most effective and easiest way to push those 4-piston calipers in, grab yourself a flat tip screwdriver. Let me show you. There we go. Little flat tip screwdriver in there, and just push it on in. So what we're doing is we're pushing against the rotor and the pad, as you can see here. Alright, now we should be able to just slide these pads on out. There we go. They're not that bad, but we're replacing them anyways. Alright. Okay, now all we got to do is get the 19mm bolts here that holds it to the spindle, and we should be able to pull all this stuff on off. Now guys, take a look at this. You see how this has a metal line and then it's got rubber? Well, if you start moving this caliper and you let it move drop over this way, it's a good chance you're gonna bend this. So what I do is I take this mount off right here, this 12 millimeter, take that off, so then we can just move this caliper out of the way and we won't have any other problems, because if you bend that, you're gonna have some real issues. All right, it's moved out of the way. Now all we need to do is just hit the rotor on. Okay, Toyota, I'm gonna do this the right way on how you guys design this stuff. I'm not gonna smash this thing off with a hammer. I'm gonna use the jacking method. Now, remember that 12 millimeter that we just took off of the brake line bracket? Well, we're gonna use this tiny little bolt and we're gonna stick it right here in this little hole right there. And we're gonna grab our battery operated impact and we're gonna jack this thing on out. Look at that. Perfect. Make sure you take the bolt back out because you don't want to lose it. Right? Let's remove this rotor. Correction. That was rust. So if you got a lot of rust, make sure you clean it on out. You don't want this stuff in between your rotor and your dust shield here. So get all that crap on out. Now, good old Detroit Axle has came in clutch for us. All right. Alrighty. Here we got our rotors and our pads. Cool thing is that this kit on Amazon was only about $150. So I have a link in the description below if you need to get you some for a Toyota 4Runner, and I think Tacoma takes the same rotors also. All right, let's see what we got. We got the rotors. Now, if you see, this stuff comes with a packing material on it. It's actually kind of a grease. So what we need to do is we need to clean this stuff off. And the best thing to use when you clean off these rotors is some brake clean. And the reason why we wash these things or clean them off with brake clean is because once you put them on the vehicle and your brakes start heating up, these will smoke, I promise you that. And if you want this thing to stay straight, go ahead and put yourself one of those lug nuts on and you can line it up from there. Next thing, put the caliper on. Next, the caliper bracket bolt. Right, next thing, the brake pads. Now before I go putting those pads back in the caliper and mating them up with the pistons and all that, I need to grease all of this stuff. What you think, Tom? Just chilling. Well, that's going to be a wrap for this episode of Gas Diesel Garage. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment down below. Check out the merch because I have new stuff coming every day. So with all that being said, we'll just have to see you next time. Peace.